I really wanted to talk to you about a specific topic that is really up right now, that everybody's talking about, and it's something that I'm really passionate about, and so I really wanted to share this with you. It's this whole topic on food fads and clean eating. 5 years ago, when I was teaching here in Hackney and I was starting to counsel people, clean eating and healthy living and plant-based eating was still kind of new. And in the last 5 years, everything has just exploded. This whole health and wellness industry has exploded, and there are so many positives to it. Plant-based eating is becoming the norm. Eating sugar-free foods is becoming so accessible to everybody, and it's not the weird thing. I mean, 15 years ago, when I first started changing the way that I ate, when I first started going more plant-based, and when I started to eat more natural sugars and cut out refined sugars, you know, we were kind of the weird ones. The thing is that there is no perfect diet. I mean, there literally is no perfect diet, and every single one of us is so different. We all need different things, and we need different things throughout our life. So the way that I ate 5 years ago versus the way that I eat now is so different, because I keep changing, and I hope that I keep changing. One thing that I'm seeing a lot at the moment is, particularly with my students and clients, is there are a lot of people who are on paper eating really healthily, and it looks like they're the healthiest people on the planet, but then I know, because they're working with me, that the behaviors and the patterns and the thought processes that are going on inside they're really struggling with it. This obsession to get it right and have control and have all the answers. So I guess what I'm trying to say, having knowledge about healthy eating is really, really important. Having knowledge about how to eat in a more balanced, healthy way, and how food affects us and how food makes us feel. I think these things are really important things to learn and actually give us a sense of power and a sense of freedom. But I do think that it's really important to know that just because we eat a certain way, or whether it's healthy or not, that doesn't make any difference to how we feel about ourselves, to the habits and the patterns that we have around food and around how we nourish ourselves. For that to change, that has to come from us. That's not going to come from a diet. That's not going to come from a certain exercise plan. That's going to come from us, learning about us and taking care of ourselves, and learning about what our needs are, and learning about how to take care of our emotions, and how to deal with intimacy in life, and how to be vulnerable in the world. When I first started changing the way that I ate back in 2004, I went rigidly clean. Like, I was rigidly perfect. I didn't eat sugar, I didn't drink, I took Tupperware with me everywhere. I got really freaked out if I ever ate anything, you know, not healthy. And I did yoga for hours every day. And on paper, everyone thought I was the healthiest person in the world. But what nobody knew is that behind closed doors, every time I struggled with life, if I broke up with someone, or if I lost a job, or if I felt frightened about anything, I would be binging alone in my house. And nobody could see that side. So just because I was eating all the perfect foods and doing all the perfect exercise, the habits and the behaviors that I had about how I cope with life didn't change. Actually, looking at the relationship that we have with how we take care of ourselves, looking at the relationship that we have with how we deal with life, that is one of the most important things. And if we take care of that, then we're going to want to eat in a nourishing way. Then we're going to want to eat in a way that is loving to ourselves and our body. And then we won't need to look outside of ourselves all the time for someone to tell us what the answer is, for someone to tell us what the right food, the right drink, the right way is for us. Then we can look inside ourselves. So absolutely, go out there and learn about health, and learn about what the foods are that are really nourishing for our bodies and for our health. But more importantly, learn how to listen to you, because no one will be able to tell you who you are and what you feel and what you need. Only you're going to know that. So I guess that's just what I wanted to talk about. So I hope that was helpful in some way.